Prada Luna Rosa Le Parfum, Saturday, January 18th, is my fragrance scent of the day. One more spray, I'll try it. You smell saffron, and there's three very simple elements in here that they tell you. I believe everyone is gatekeeping lots of ingredients in the fragrance designer industry because they get destroyed by other companies from the Middle East. But it's a woody, amber, warm, spicy citrus. Balsamic, which is kind of like a grayish note, and it's metallic and it's very aromatic and it has leather in it. The base note is amber extreme, which is some sort of chemical. It does have oak wood in it and lemon. So it's Prada Ocean Le Parfum, completely different than all the other Prada Oceans. Average price about $100 to $140 if you go into full retail in the US of A. And it is, I would say, an 8-hour longevity with an over above average projection. Makes you smell clean and elegant. They once made a fragrance called Bogart Homme back in the 80s that kind of gives you this vibe, but not really. There's also a fragrance called Spice Bomb, but it's a red bottle. It looks like this, but it's red. It's called Spice Bomb Infrared. Some say that it smells like that. Sorry, I do not have it lying around here. Coming up next, we have Scandal Absolute for Men, Checkmate by Armaf. 5 new Armaf fragrances, a couple of tapas, and a Invictus Aqua, and some other stuff. So here, Alex Zander. By the way, this stream is brought to you by Nickaroni on YouTube. Nickaroni. Nickaroni does gaming videos and other funny little shorts. If you want to go subscribe to him, he's one of my favorite #1 nephews. Very strong amber scent. Alexander says very strong amber scent with a very noticeable wood base. It's his favorite Prada, along Carbon, Prada Carbone being his second one. This one, it projects well, just like I said. Good longevity, sweet, strong opening. It is a little much after 30 minutes, especially in the high heat, but when it dries down, it gets to a nice sweet spot, which is how a lot of fragrances are doing these days. But this one does it better. Now, this is me talking. It starts out kind of strong with a strong saffron, and you might say this is not for me, but when it dries down, it's straight up the red heat, just like it looks. Next fragrance is the #1 office fragrance called Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme's about Prada L'Homme is 50, no, it's about $80, I want to say, $85 for this big bottle, which gives you a nice, clean, easy to wear, freshly washed laundry fragrance that gives you this slight raspberry, very slight raspberry nuance in the background. So if you think laundry detergent is chemicals, you're right, but this is like, what does your clothes smell after high quality washing with high quality laundry detergent? It's that essence that it smells. It came out in 2016 because it uses neroli and black pepper. It also has cardamom and caraway seeds. Caraway carrot seeds is a slightly earthy scent, almost like a fresh herb. And the cardamom is sweet and spicy. Cardamom note is also in La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent, one of the most popular fragrances to wear on a date night. This is more for the office with the beautiful powdery soft iris, the most expensive iris. I believe they're using violet in here as a soft floral to give it the freshly cut freshness of it, and geranium is clean and green. It can have a touch of roseness from a geranium, and mate is earthy tea like, a subtle herbal note. When you put all that together on top of amber, cedar, and sandalwood and patchouli, you have an earthly and slightly sweet, creamy fragrance that's woody and fresh and clean. And it does remind me of a cozy, very expensive, those blankets your girlfriend might buy your wife, and she puts them on all the beds and the sofas and the chairs, and she cuddles up with them even though the air conditioning's on. So as this dries down, it's a powdery and sweet, leaving soft, fresh laundry. Sweet. Women really do enjoy this. It's elegant. It lasts a nice long time. And I really love the neroli opening, but you don't smell neroli. It just has it in there as part of the composition. Prada L'Homme. Don't sleep on this. Came out in 2016. We're diving into Pradas today for some reason. I just felt like wearing some Prada. Here is Prada Luna Rosa Ocean. And this is Prada Luna Rosa Ocean Eau de Parfum. So let's talk about the ocean, right? Prada Luna Rosa Ocean was the first Prada Luna Rosa that came out after Carbon and after Prada Luna Rosa Black, which is coming up soon in a second. This is one of my favorites from like 2018. Prada Luna Rosa Ocean is $69, one of the best prices I found on some website called Best Brands Perfume, who has great reviews. The bottle design of Prada Luna Rosa Ocean deserves to be mentioned because it's got this cool bluish tint on it, and it's like that visually aesthetic look, as if, you know, when you buy a Prada tennis shoe or a Prada sunglasses, something like this, it really does stick out, that red Prada. I don't know, there's something about the name Prada, the red, the white, the sailing boats, all that in their brand. Their brand really boxes it up well for you. It's affordable, you know, $70 isn't too much, and it's nice. What sets it apart on this fragrance is the whole experience. When you're thinking of ocean, you think of sunshine, you think of beaches, you think of vacation. So right when you smell it, you are relaxed. It really gives you this distinct, youthful, relaxed feeling. That's how I perceive it. Much positive feedback. It's nothing to like say, hey, this is so unique, but it does have its complexity and depth to it. It goes above and beyond with remarkable scent trail. The sillage is the scent trail, not saying projection, but when you walk, it has a great scent trail. So where are you walking? Maybe you're walking in Target, Walmart. Maybe you're walking around Longhorn Steakhouse tonight. Maybe you're walking around a pizzeria or mall. So when you're walking around, this thing will shine. Projecting is nice too. So that's when you're standing around, it projects effortlessly. And of course, you've got the esteemed Prada logo. This is Prada Luna Rosa Ocean. Another thing I'd like to highlight about this fragrance is it does give you, like I said, a tranquil effect. So fragrances can affect your memory. Of course, everyone says, oh, I remember when my dad used to spray that. I mean, that's kind of cool and all, but my dad used to spray Paco Rabanne. My uncle used to spray Kuros. I mean, those are like, you know, one time I went up, when I first started the YouTube channel, I walked up to a girl and I said, what does this Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio smell like to you? She goes, it reminds me of my grandpa. She was 27. This was in 2018. So if you're trying to figure that out, so when they say fragrances bring memories, maybe it's for you. Maybe those memories should be for you. It's not necessarily. What I'm trying to say is, do you want to smell like a 27-year-old girl's grandpa wearing Acqua di Gio, the old school? No, you don't. But anyway, the ocean fragrance is fresh and clean, and it just has an overload of olfactory smiles. I feel like spraying it right now into my mouth. It smells so good. It's a very versatile. I love things that you don't have to think about. Mostly blue fragrances, you don't have to think about it, you know? So Prada Luna Rosa Ocean is one of those fragrances. Basically, it's fresh, clean. If you like stuff like Bleu de Chanel, Code Parfum, Dior Homme Intense, this is in that league. This is a A-league fragrance, okay? Then you have the Eau de Parfum, which would be Eau de Parfum is my favorite, and I'll tell you why. The Eau de Parfum focuses on this extreme vanilla note. This is Prada Luna Rosa Ocean Eau de Parfum. The last one was Eau de Toilette. This is $10, $15 higher. Eau de Parfum has woodiness and touches of frankincense, which is also called incense, that gives you that darkness into it, but not too dark. It's got a mix. If you were to smell Leighton by Parfums de Marly and mix it with Armani Code Absolute, the old hidden gem, it is what baby would come out. This right here. This is what would come out. Grapefruit is the middle notes. Top notes is grapefruit. Frankincense is middle. And vanilla amber extreme is that chemical that they use nowadays. Inexpensive fragrances. So you do smell the vanilla. It's a little bit fresher than the ocean, but it lasts longer. And to me, it just smells good. 10 out of 10 longevity, 9 out of 10 projection. The sillage is not as strong as the Eau de Toilette. Eau de Toilettes always seem to have a real nice central. Sillage means central. Some people say sillage. And it's very unique as well altogether. This is the number one choice. This is the number one choice Le Parfum for the winter. This is number one choice for all around. If you were a beginner fragrance guy, I'll definitely select Eau de Toilette all day long. Then you have the black, Prada Luna Rossa Black. Oh my God. This one here is like a Dr. Pepper. Prada Luna. I'll get to you. I see your comment, the guy who asked about Cartier Voile Boise. What do you think? Try Banana Republic W. It's $18, but that fragrance Cartier Wally Boise is only 60. So I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but $60 you could save your money and get the real thing. But if you want to smell similar to it, you get W by Banana Republic. It's on Amazon for $20 or $18. W by, and also Cartier Boise Voile has like 10 different ones. So that's your answer for the first guy that commented. This is Prada Luna Rossa Black. Price tag's $84. Sometimes it was discontinued. It was always in limited edition. The first day I wore it, I'll never forget. I went to the flea market in the hood, and I had literally 7 girls saying, "Oh my God, what do you smell like?" They've never smelled anything like it because they're used to smelling oils, $3 crappy China oils that smell like Chanel Blue. So oils suck. Don't ever buy fragrance oils. I mean, like the kinds you see at a flea market that cost $8 or $3 or whatever they cost. But this one has a low projection, but it did project well for me in the first 2 hours. It projected really good. It had a good bubble around me. So the longevity was the extremeness on this. And it's just a cool black bottle and smells to me like a Dr. Pepper with some vanilla. But it's good. It's that vanilla musk. It just smells clean and sexy. You can't describe it, man. It's just Prada Luna Rossa Black. Then they have Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, Prada Luna Rossa Sport, Prada Luna Rossa. And just the carbon's the best, but I think that's enough Prada talk for now. Also, Spice Bomb Extremes, perfect for winter. If you guys are in those cold weather like Missouri and Atlanta's kind of chilly. Now let's take a look at your number one fragrance fans. And the first one we're seeing is the Whiskey Reaper. I see you, Whiskey Reaper. I love my Madman glasses, but my wife doesn't. Next one. Oh, can you tell me the dupe? I already told you, Angie. The next question is from Nick Garoni. Hello, hello. He's the sponsor of the video. He helped us out. He's also a web designer, and he helps us on the website when there's issues. So everyone say hello to Nick Garoni. He started his own YouTube channel playing games and doing cool little shorts. He's very motivated. John Kim. Yo-ho. Killa. What's up, Killa? Back again for another one. What is your opinion on Hawas Ice? Oh my God, it's my favorite Hawas. Hawas Ice is a fragrance that is more fresh, more fruitier, and stronger projection than Hawas. In this situation, I love it. I love Hawas Ice better. It's a blue and white bottle versus the light purple and black bottle. I heard there's a Hawas Fire available, and I gotta check that out. What's up? Give us the straight facts. Yeah, Joe G. Yeah. What do you want to know? F. Torrey, always polite, always so nice, very appreciative of F. Torrey. I'm very grateful for Kevin Hawthorne. He's been coming up on me for a decade, well, at least 3 or 4 years. I wonder how radio announcers do this. I gotta go read a Reddit or something. Always talking, doing podcasts. It has to do with your throat. Sorry to get off topic. I better talk to my genie. Oh, little genie in the bottle, please, please help me do the live stream without coughing so I can do an Amazon one and a whatnot one directly after it. Thank you. Oh, magical moment dessert. It's a fragrance. Have you ever seen a fragrance that looks like an Aladdin bottle? Well, when you buy it, you actually get 3 wishes. So put in the comments what your 3 wishes are, and I will grant them for you. Because today, magical moments that he's not home. It's Saturday. He's practicing the Sabbath. That's not a joke. And he told me to take over for him. What's up, Unc? Okay. Gil, hope you're okay. What's good alternative for Prada Luna Rosa, the original one? Marcus, what's your opinion on Lafayette Street? Marcus, bond number 9 Lafayette Street is fire. It's plain citrus and vanilla, and it is straight up heat. That's my opinion on it. How long does it last? 5 hours. How does it project? Mild. Is it a panty dropper? I would say yes. It just smells so good. And actually, there is a dupe of it. It's called Avenue, New York. Is the dupe for it's $25 versus 500. A lot of people like 25 years old that I met recently. I was on vacation in some place called Dominican Republic, and these dudes kind of recognized me. So I asked them, and it's the same thing. Actually, one of them was wearing Altair. That was last year when I was in Utah at the airport. This kid told me he was wearing Altair, and I hadn't even known about it yet. I'm like, dang, this kid's advanced. That's the only fragrance he owned. Must have. I wonder how he found out about that. F. Torrey, remember to hit the like button. Thank you for all the hard work. F. Torrey, you're a very, very grateful person. You're a millionaire in gratitude. Sam Kadzus. How do you pronounce that? Good morning. Baza 12. What is the best fresh aquatic marine oceanic fragrance that would be good for a hot vacation sitting by the pool, walking along the beach? The best fresh aquatic marine oceanic fragrance. The best fresh aquatic marine oceanic fragrance would be Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. Those are some of the best moderately priced ones. The best, most expensive fresh one is by a niche company, and oh my god, I forgot the name. So sorry, but it was like $400. It was very good. I wish I would have kept it. And then, if you like something that smells like the ocean with an Arabic Egyptian style twist, there's a new fragrance called The Seventh Heaven, which is Imperial Valley. Giza. Nobody has it. We can't even keep it. This is what it looks like. We have to tell you it's got the ocean note, Divana leaf, bergamot, and rosemary leather musk. But the thing lasts like 25 hours. I'm not even kidding. Matteo Compiriccio, love from Italy. You got any good olive oil you can send me, Matteo? I'll trade you for this. F. Torre, buongiorno, Matteo. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Che vas? You ever tried Nasamato or Orto Parisi? Nasamato China White, Nasamato Black Afghan, Orto Parisi Megamari. Oh, Megamari is actually a super duper aquatic fresh fragrance, but it's like a level 2. Bleu de Chanel is kind of boring these days, but it's not good for the pool. The ones that are good for the pool is like Jour Homme Cologne, like that will set you apart. Guerlain L'Homme Cologne, if you can find that on eBay, 150, get it. Guerlain L'Homme Cologne, it's a white bottle that'll set you apart. And if you are on a budget, there's this fragrance called Daring Light Blue. I think it's $30. On my website, which is that QR code, you can buy this. It smells just like Light Blue Forever. And also, there's a brand new fragrance for the guy about the freshness. I don't even know the notes, but this opens up with fresh, natural grapefruit mixed with jasmine and sweet candy. I don't know what this has in it. It's ultra sexy, ultra long lasting. It's called Beach Party. Brand new, just released today. And of course, you could wear like stuff like Louis Vuitton's Imagination or Afternoon Swim. I mean, they call it Afternoon Swim too, because people that buy Louis Vuitton clothes are probably have a pool or live by the pool in Miami or Saint-Tropez or wherever they're from. This is the best Imagination clone. It's called Louis Vuitton Imagination. It's a freshie too, but you can get this one called Fascination. No, this is called Jean Lo Azure Blue. This is for the afternoon swim. It's not bad. But there's one called Imagination. I'm sorry, Fascination is the one that's called, is the clone that's very hard to find. It's 100% like this. Let's keep going. He didn't read the chat. Matteo Compiricho. What do you mean I didn't read the chat? I read the chat. You said love from Italy. You asked me about the Nasamato. Greetings, kind sir. Brass says EDT or EDP better. EDP, in my opinion. Thank you for my help with my diarrhea from Liverpool. Oh, I'm sorry. It said dilemma. Fast Impala, how you doing? That's good. Do you own an Impala? Yes, I remember. I remember you. Have you reviewed Blue Sky by RMAP yet? No. I haven't reviewed that yet. I've got it, but I didn't open yet. Astronomical, what's up? Blue Sky by RMAP is basically a blue sky, like a freshy blue fragrance. Sorry, I'm getting unwanted texts. Grandmaster Funk Flex, is everything okay? Will you present us with the new CD Club de Nuit Intense Man Extract de Parfum? There's a new RMAF. Oh, do you mean Précieux? Is that what you mean? RMAF Club de Nuit Précieux Extract de Parfum. This one? Grandmaster Fluck. This is the one you're talking about, Grandmaster? I'm only on you, and I have 28 more comments, it looks like, but I'll get back down to you. Let me go real fast. Shubham Eek Vlogs, Yi Gori Chamidito, Carlos Reina. What info you have on Hawas Fire? None. Grandmaster Flash is like Versace Eros Flame. We don't need this for real. Oh, the fire is like Versace Eros Flame, is what he's saying. Sean Clem, how many sprays do you recommend for Hawas Ice? 7. RGZ, have you ever been able to get your nose on Aqua di Gio Elixir? And if so, what's your opinion? Thanks for all the information, man. No. Dr. Sense, which one? Cologne, Wish, 2 more Cologne, Wish, 3 more viewers. Thanks. Dr. Sense has a channel on TikTok. Go follow him. Whoosh! Another one by Dr. Sense. He found this really cool Mabu Sen fragrance called Star. I'd like to check that out. Arjun Patel, Lovely Imagination, Immensity. L'immensity is the number 1, and this is the number 1 fragrance to smell like it, the Immensity. This is called Mancera's Red Tobacco. If you live in a very cold neighborhood, like somewhere where it's really cold up north, you would love this today. Super 1723, never heard of it. And Aranu Shah, do you know the most accurate Hasivat clone? Um, let's see. What is this? Oh, this is, I'm going to smell this. Ghost. Ghost is by Fragrance World. That's the most accurate Ani clone. That's Hasivat. Hasivat is like hard to really decipher because people call it Creta Ventus or this or that. So I haven't really pegged one down. There was one called Anfar, like this, Anfar. But this doesn't peg it. It's not 1-to-1. It's definitely going in a direction, but it's definitely not 1-to-1. There's another one called, it's a blue one called Anfar something or another. It's by Anfar. It's blue. It looks just like this. Anfar London or something. Afnan supremacy not only intense. What's up, Dr. Sens? Fernando Carson, what's your favorite gourmand clone? I really, really like Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Oud Satin Mood. I really like Bond number 9. I love New York and New Bond Street. And I really love Latafa Affection. I mean, I love all that stuff. Could you make a video about Hawas Ice, or do you have that one already I could watch? Yeah, there is a video you could watch about it. It's actually probably called Latafa and Clone Fragrances that Originals came complete 3 months ago, or it might be the one that has the Hawas Black on it, the very front cover. Check out one of those. Oh, top 12 clone fragrances in my collection. That's the one. It has me pointing at fragrances like this. That one has, I'm actually pointing at the ice. So when I go, I remember I go over the ice in the regular, I believe. And the best imagination clone, Arjun Patel, is called Fascination. The second best is Flavia number 11. The best Lehman seat clone is The Immensity by Emperor, $29 or $24. Do you know the most accurate Hasiba clone? Is imagination. Okay, all right, we got you. Yeah, we got you. Alex, hello. Helen Mart, hello from Ukraine. Do you know Arabic versions terribly? Teddy Penheligan, not yet. TB, hello. Adam SS, any dupes for Bal d'Afrique by Rido? Yeah, there are some that Flavia made it. It was called Bafrique, B apostrophe AFRIQUE. And I actually have that right here. This the OG Barrito. So I remember one time I was at a flea market and a guy, we're sitting there selling $20 fragrances, and he asked, "Do you have Bal d'Afrique? I'll come buy it right now. I'll give you $40 for it." Well, this fragrance is like $3.95 or $2.95, I think. At the time, I didn't know about it though. It's very clean fragrance. It's very, very expensive smelling, light, white, just like something you can't really describe. As you see by Rito. Anybody want this fragrance? Make me an offer. I don't really wear it. I have nowhere to wear it. But people, men, women love it. Have you a good business idea for me? I live in Germany. TB, yeah, start live streaming meme coins and start with $300 or $100 and hype it up and sell it when it gets to 50,000. You'll make like 5 or 10 grand in one day. That's my business advice. This is not financial advice. Any dupes for Baldari Freak? Any Isimiaki clones? That's not really. There's one for Polaris. that which is expensive. But Issey Miyake is like a $50, $60 fragrance anyway. Hi, easy, fresh, woody fragrance, kind of unique. Anybody want to help me out with the super chat? Brother John, anybody? Hey, Brother John, how's it going? Redstone X Gamer, what's the closest green Irish tweed alternative you tried? It's called Oud Noir. It's the number one. Number one. This is the best YSL La Nuit de Loma clone for the price. This is the best Creed Green Irish Tweed clone. Very natural, 8 hours lasting. You will not be upset. This is crushing anything else that's out there. It's by Aribiat Prestige. Very, very exclusive hidden gem. $40 price tag. So we went over all these Pradas. We went over the Aladdin's lamp. They have like a lot of these and they don't know what they are. I've been trying to study them. They're about $35. Most of them are like high-end Gucci stuff and like very, very particular niche fragranced dupes, like, or inspired by. This is Liquid Broom. It's the number one Altair fragrance out there right now that everyone's talking about. What's your favorite Clive Christian clone? This one here is my favorite. It's called La Tapa Emir. This is the box. When you open it up, it should light up, but I broke the light. And this comes out like this. Emir smells like Clive Christian. I don't know, 1505, one of those numbers. Very, very long lasting. Very strong. Oh, I found something you might like. This is a brand new Armaf called Blue Sky. I just opened it. I've never even sprayed it. Blue Sky. Wonder what that smells like. Fast Impala, this is what it looks like. What does it smell like? It just hits you. You know what it smells like? Uh-oh. Blue Sky. You know, you would think they used to name light blues Blue Sky. This kind of smells like this. No. Yeah. It's some sort of Louis Vuitton clone. I don't know which one yet. I just sprayed it. It's like a afternoon swim imagination, but more like the afternoon swim. It's called Blue Sky. It could be. We'll find out. I'll go dive in it later. Arjun Patel, can you please send me something? You keep really asking a lot of questions. I appreciate you on the stream now. Green Irish Tweed is Armaf Le Parfait Beast Mode. Ray Mack, what site do you buy from? I buy from Best Brands Perfume. It's the one I own. If you would help me, I got a Mr. 50. Right when you click on there, there's a whole section. You could click, it ends tomorrow night if you were on a budget. But if you're not on a budget, there's other stuff too. It's just my way to try to attempt to get funding to find new fragrances because it's a passion of mine. Whether I eat tuna in a bag, it doesn't really matter to me as long as I'm having fun. That's my lifestyle. Nitro Dumont for Hasivat. Nitro Dumont, YSE. Nitro Dumont Nitro for Hasivat. Any preferred suggestion for Risen Up My Dog? Yeah, my dog seems to like none of them actually, but he likes some Delina. Could you pin it in the chat if you can? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Almost ended it. Sorry. Top 10 favorite fragrances with affordable alternatives. Latafa Angam, Natural Intense, Silky Rose, Bronzite Malachete, Luna Lean, Alawatania, Antique 1910, Liam Gray, Nebras, Kanjar. Oh boy, where's the chat window? Sorry guys, I lost the chat window. Well, there it is. Okay. Oh wow. My chat window has got tons and tons of tons and tons of comments in the chat. Let me get back to your chat in a second. I want to see something. The new release section is, I'm looking at new releases. Oh, there it is. Visit site. Oh, there's a new Dior Parfum. There's a new Elixir by Absolute. Not us, but like coming out, or is it available already? All right, back to business. What's up, Unk, DMV, Smell Good crew? What's closest Green Irish tweet? All right, we got you guys. Oh, no, Unk, they put out a CDM extract de parfum. When did they do that, Funk Master? I own a Fast and Taylor. That's that I race. Wow. There's also a group called Fast Impala, I think. Wow, I didn't know you raced cars. Sean Outing, what's your favorite Clive Christian? Okay. Green Irish tweet. Okay. So I guess the other chat window makes me miss some of you guys. I'm sorry. Can I sell this perfume in Germany on my online shop? I'm sure you can. I don't know. I think Germany does have some real strict litigations for people. Here we got Tribal Intense. This is a Jean Paul Gaultier Elixir clone. Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir. What's a good clone for Black Excess, the OG formulation? That's a good question, too. Lee H., good afternoon. Oh, thank you. Oh, I passed up. I could have got the Polo 67, but my credit card was maxed out, so I don't know. Do you like Xerjoff Casamarotti? I haven't tried it yet, Raymac. Those Xerjoffs are really highfalutin, kind of like La Bulgari La Gem, but I'm sure it's awesome. Those high quality fragrances, I don't know, man. I gotta get back into them. I'm wearing designer fragrances like crazy, like Pradas and Dior's and 212s. Picked this up. Not bad. It was $69. It's called Aqua Invictus. It was at a travel store in the airport on sale. It even says it on the box. Invictus Aqua Travel. And then it said 140, then it said something like 50% off, and then it said $69 I bought it for. Lovely fragrance. I don't see, never had the 2016 one, but you can always get that one fragrance called Mont Blanc Spirit Legend White. I don't know of any fragrances that come close to Ambre Noir. I don't even think I smelled it but 1 second, one time, and the gate kept it from me. So I get a bad feeling every time I hear that. I wish if I'll find it, I'm sure I'll find it soon, but they're going to be up there in price. Oh, okay. He races his Impala on a trek. That was from Gonsuko. John Scotty Ferguson. Uncle, ever heard of Natura Tarot? Can you search something similar to it, please? What's Natura Tarot? You want me to search right now? Natura Tarot. Sounds like a. Oh, wow. That's really exclusive, buddy. I don't even know. It's like. It's looking really high end. Oh, it's a 1985 fragrance. Boy, you really stumped me. I thought I knew everything. That's why I typed it in. It's got honeysuckle, black pepper, patchouli. You want to see? Let's see if this will show you. Can you see the screen? Nutmeg, lavender, lime, vetiver, naturo. Longevity moderate, sillage moderate. There you go. Well, that Eau Sauvage by Dior is similar to it, but oh, it's very goth. That's pretty cool fragrance, man. Very cool. That is really cool. That's like very hyper specific fragrance for a quadruple level fragrance enthusiast. But nice job. No, I'm not even familiar with it, my friend. Uh-oh. Wrong window. Uh-oh. I'm messing up. Unk's messing up. And I'm back. All right. Thoughts on Gucci Guilty Love? Isn't that old? Isn't that really old, Gucci Guilty Love? I think that came out like 2019. I'm pretty sure it did. I got two chat windows open. I don't even know. I lost my place. So I'm just gonna go back to the original one and go back down here. M channel. Any excellent Roja Parfums alternatives? This one is excellent. So it's like no different. Aqua Maria is no different than this Roja Isola Blue. This was like almost $400, 1.7, even more. And you spray that on your hand, and you spray this on your hand. The same exact smell. A little bit more citrus in the Roja, but this will get there. This will get you there. I love it. And the next one would be some sort of Elysium clone, like this is a nice Elysium clone. It's $30 by Fragrance World. Divine Asylum by Fragrance World. Eau de Parfum. Yeah, I know you're way up at the top there, buddy, and I'm sorry. Rocking Hawasai taking a poo now, though. That's really nice. He's in the bathroom watching my live stream. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow in my video just because you said that. Have you ever been in the bathroom watching YouTube videos and studying Reddits and Fragranticas? Well, I was, and I found out about Gucci Guilty and Gucci Envy. One thing I must say is 99% of the people that have never tried Gucci Envy tell me that FOMO, the fear of envy, is great So how are you going to tell me that it's a great copy of Gucci Envy if you've never tried it? Can you explain that to me? The man sitting on the toilet. Any La Nuit de Loma alternative? Jao Peria. Try Ted Lapidus is the best right now. It's called Poker Face. It's on this website with your QR code. It's called Best Brands Perfume. It's $20. It's Ted Lapidus is actually a high end brand name from the 80s and 90s. Ricky versus the world. Laugh, 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 laugh. What perfume do you want to wear when you die? I'd like to wear Killian's The Dark Lord. I run on a modified drag strip. You're drag racing? Howdy from Philadelphia, Ed Ritter. I understand being on a budget, but I'm not, says Ray Mack. What about Red Tobacco Mancera? Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Red Tobacco Mancera is the cinnamon fragrance. Like, it reminds me of Red Hot or Big Red chewing gum for some reason. It reminds me of Big Red chewing gum for some reason. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, the mic's working. So this one is very polarizing. This one has a screw cap, which is nice. That means I think that means it's an older edition when it has a screw cap on it. And they do make a beautiful, like, they do have a clone for this. It's called Montera Rouge. I can't believe how you can't even tell the difference. This is like brazenly bold, brother John. This is brazenly bold. Which one's which? I keep thinking this is the real one, but it's not. I mean, the bottle just looks nicer, like a cleaner label, and this is the real one. Well, now you can see that the label is more expensive on this bottle, but there's a lot more stuff going on. The matte coloring on this is not as shiny as on this, but that could just mean ink. This is the real base with a computerized print, and then these dupes have like stickers on them usually. The cap on the Rouge Tobacco actually has FW on it for Fragrance World. The cap on this has nothing, but it's a wider circle. The inner circle is. Bet you it's black. Black. The inner circle on this is white. So a lot of times they're changing the inner circles to deviate, so they know that if you have the black circle, you're on your way to the legitimate one. That's a very strong telltale. It's a new trick that all the fragrance real companies are doing. And like this one, see, this is a dupe of Louis Vuitton. It's got the white circle. And real Louis Vuittons, they got the white circle too. But don't be fooled. There's some fake Louis out there, but I don't know where to buy them. So that's why you just buy a clone, because it's not counterfeit. It just smells like it. Well, well, well. How can you spot a fake clone? It's funny. I didn't even see that question. So that's one thing. And another thing is, like, for instance, the Prada here has a red sprout. Just before I told you it has a black sprout. Then you'll see the Prada has a beautiful printed batch code on here. It's printed, not it's usually printed, and this is like computer printed is what I mean. Computer printed, even though it's on a sticker, but it's computer printed. Now let's look at another one. This is Prada Black. It came out before they started doing that, but the same thing. It's got a white, but on here, the batch code is actually computer printed, but real clear. If you can see that. I don't think you can see it. Maybe you can. Probably not. See that number? It's right on the edge there. Right there. That's a batch code. That's how you tell the main thing. Look, every single fragrance has a batch code with a distinct different font, a distinct different font that's computerized. That's how you tell. Prada. Batch code, computerized print. It's like almost in instant, I can tell just by looking at that. Now, I have been fooled once, maybe twice, but that's about it. And I'm telling you, if it doesn't have a batch code, Houston, we have a problem. There's another one. Now let's look at Fragrance World. There's just this sticker, but this isn't a clone, but this is the real Fragrance World, French Avenue. But most brand names, here I bought this in the airport, has the batch code 40841 embedded, like included in the engraved bottom. You can see it a little bit right there. So that's how you tell. Then there's all kinds of other things on the box and the bottle and such like that. Should I wear red tobacco to my wedding? No. You wear something more like a tuxedo fragrance, something that's very rich smelling, like a Jour Homme Parfum would be good, or even better than that, like some sort of Xerjoff. That's what I would picture you wearing. You know, possibly a Hasivat would look good because it would last all night long. Or Ani could work too. It's a little bit sweet, but the bridesmaids might come after you. Gucci Guilty Love Edition was released at the end of 2024, including to most reviewers. Let me fact check that for you. Gucci Guilty Love. Gucci Guilty Love Edition for Men. It was launched in 2020. Wonder why they say you guys think it's 2024. Oh, it's an eau de toilette. Maybe there's a new parfum. Let's see if we can find the parfum. Yep, that's what it is. Gucci Guilty Love did come out in 2020, and the parfum came out in 2024. It's a little bit more of a aqua green color, and the other one's more like a pale impala green color. Thanks, Ed Ritter. Again, thanks for all your help, Bunk, with the dilemma. I got to start work now. Have a great day. Thanks, Ed Ritter. I have Montero Rouge tobacco, nice scent, even it not exactly the same. Acro Awake, Ray Mac says, is the best coffee fragrance. Wow. Acro Awake. I'm going to look that up now. Ray Mac. Talking about, that company? It's $185. Yeah, man. I used to be really good friends with them. It's $140 to $180. Acro. Yeah, I got offered that back in August, and I like said, "Who is Acro? I want to try it." I should have nailed it. Wow, a 30 milliliters, 55. Acro. warm coffee, spicy, aromatic, gourmand, Oliver Crest, sweet witch, realistic coffee scent, good performance, longevity, coffee, cardamom, with lemon, and beautiful vetiver, but from Haitian vetiver. Longevity 7 hours, sillage moderate. Reminds you of the new Dolce Devotion for men. Kawa Fragrance World came out before that. Sambaka Pierre Guillaume. I always wanted that Kawa Fragrance World. Interesting. Good find, friend. That was a good find by Ray Mac. Double tap the like, y'all. Any clones of spice and wood? I think that's a clone by itself. Can you please suggest a clone Adams Maison Passion Patek Maison? Mirakai Passion is by Patek Maison. It's a clone house, so I can't. Have you ever tried Carnal Desire? No, he gotta send it to me, but I gotta like. I'm embarrassed to text him like every day and say, "Give me my fragrance." He wants to send. He'll send it to me though. I'll text him. Replica Jazz Club clone. Nope. Just got Joseph Federico says just got Sabihib Intense and Arabia Prestige Asha Blanc from Best Brands. Not really getting Silver Mountain Water from the Arabia Prestige. Maybe needs to macerate. Oh yeah, this is. This is Oud Noir. Asha Blanc is really Silver Mountain water. 100%. But yeah, I've had this bottle for like going on 12 months, just sitting here, sprayed it. And it's actually my second bottle. Silver Mountain water. I just sold my Silver Mountain water because Unc needed some flow. Unc, have you tried aromatics? Okay, no. Okay, now we're back to Lee H. Thanks for the Ed Ritter for the fact check. Thanks, Ed Ritter, for the fact check. Lee H. Pickpocket. Unc is the man. Please buy your fragrance and support. Thank you, Pickpocket. How good is Frantic Delicious? Alvin Stewart. Let's take a look at Frantic. Hey, man, what's up, Andrew? Creed, Spice, and Wood, I meant. Oh, okay. Nicaroni, what would you say is the best deal on your website currently? There's a Mr. 50 deal going on until Sunday at midnight. And if you go on the homepage, you can just click on it and it shows you everything on there, which the best deal is this. I forgot to tell you. It's not Lionheart, man. This is already the best price almost. This is like $38. But this is the best deal. It's 12 hours lasting Connoisseur Man, which smells like YSL Le Parfum. It's incredibly strong. This is the new scrub proof fragrance. This is the new hype. I'm telling you right now. This is it. This is crushing everything you know about this. Is crushing this like 10 times stronger. And to me, this smelled like kind of like a lipstick vibe, but people tell me it smells like Scandale Absolu. Thank you for asking me the question, Nick. Keep prompting me, Nick. I like that. Let's see. I just got this at the airport too, because the first time, I wish I would have bought it the first time I was in Miami. They lied to me. Go, no, you have to go to your airplane. All the stores are closed. And I went up the stairs and it was wide open. I go, you're open? They go, yeah. What do you need? I didn't have time to like sit there and. That smells so good now. That smells really good. It smells very good. I'm trying to think of it's projecting. It doesn't seem like it's projecting. Does anyone know? Does this project? You see, I have a small dent in it. I've worn it quite a few times. And now let's test this out somewhere else. I just don't get it. I'm sure it is. I mean, that's what you could compare it to. I'd say it's 85% close to that, but I'd need to do more testing. This is called Chessmate King. It's like a $20 fragrance or 30. This is called Scandale Absolute. Absolutely stunning. Way better than that. No offense. And, you know, I got an email the other day, guys, and they actually said, please do not talk about brand name fragrances and tell your audience that they're better than the other fragrance that you're talking about. They have no right to tell you what to say. If I want to say this fragrance sucks, I'll say it. If I want to say this is 100% similar to this, I'll say it. Isn't that called freedom of speech? I forgot. Is that not here anymore? Aaron Stutzman, Scandal Absolute has great projection even after 6 hours. Aaron Stutzman, he has 2 very cute dogs. I forgot. I bet you I can remember the name, but I forgot. They were little Dash ones. Aaron Stutzman, man. You know what the best clone for Allure Homme Sport O Extreme is, anybody? Because I know which one is for Allure Homme Sport, but not. Hey, Aaron, what is your dog's name? I forgot. You have 2 dogs that are like, that you take them to shows and things. Ray Brum, Creed Spice, and clone Barrett's Sherwood Forest. I gotta look this up. Barrett's Sherwood Forest. Oh, it's like a budget fragrance. Apple Lemon Bergamot, $13. That's what it says here. That makes sense. And your fragrance was called Creed Spice Wood. Which is $390. And Dumont says they make one called Agate Blanc. Wow. But Spice and Wood was released in 2010, so those bottles that look like that, they're phenomenal. There's one called Vanilla Killer Vanilla, and it's fantastic. Ram and Duchess, that's right, Ram and Duchess. Aaron Stutman's little Daoshang's Ram and Duchess. How are they doing? Okay. Oops, lost the chat window. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so the one that has the creaminess Omar is hard to find, but Allure Homme Sport is Digram, this gold bottle. Al Digram Gold by Ard Al Zafran Al Digram Gold is what it's called. Here it is. This is Allure Homme Sport, but not the creamy version. $25 probably. Great to see you, buddy. Yep, Dawson's. Evening, David K. from the UK. Are you in Hatfield? So another fragrance. So I told you, Connoisseur is the #1 fragrance to last long. This is smelling really good. My Year Cherry Intense, and it lasts long. I kind of dig it. It starts out like cherry, and it ends up like a, yeah, this smells good to me, like a red lipstick. This is Assad Bourbon. It's also 50% off. Nick, best clone for Roja Dove Elysium. Right now, I'm rocking this one. There are a couple more, but this is the one I rock with, Divine Asylum by Fragrance World. That's like $30. And then this Latafa Assad Bourbon is a brand new release. It's $60, but you can get it for 50% off. It reminds me of CH Men Privé, kind of, just a little bit. CH Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Extreme, a little bit more of that one. And someone else said something. Yeah, John, I got them on deck. 50% off on that one, 50% off on this. This one here is $38. That'll replace the one you gave your brother. This one here is just straight up fire heat, $68. Get it for 34 with the 50% off. Ends midnight Sunday, no cap. And if they have any left, this is absolutely on fleek, on fire. It's called Midnight. It's not on sale, but it's brand new by Armaf. It smells like YSL myself. I'm gonna pump this out coming up here in Valentine's Day. And then this one, I'm not sure. It's just a nice clean blue fragrance. And then this one isn't bad either. Just lasts so long. It's Absolute Orient. Just got a Ventus twist DNA to it. Very, very strong. This is Sunglass Cleaner from Sunglass Hut. No cap on fleek type shit. Hoping to try the CK Amber Essence one of these days. You bought it, Aaron? Oh, it's coming back. They told me they're limiting to retailers. They're sending me 12. And this one's got that Louis Vuitton. And then the beach party's coming up hard on the clutch for the spring. This is coming up hard on the clutch for the spring. And then there's so many fragrances here. But this one is the challenging one. I tried it today and it made me nervous. You ever had a fragrance that makes you nervous? This one made me nervous. Latafa Masharabia. Masharabia. Latafa Masharabia. So I don't know what it is about it, but it was just like projecting off one spray. But it seemed like it was all mixed up. I mean, it's one of those fragrances that smells good to smell it, but to wear it, it had me feeling a certain way that I didn't like to feel. I don't know. It leans too feminine, I think. It's got too much of mixture of something. I'll have to look it up. But this is on fleek. It's called Boss Absolute. Bottled Absolute. This is the SHI. Fill in the blank. Boss Bottled Absolute. This is straight up hard to get. The #1 2025 lady killer right here. Easy to wear. It's been on my hand since 9 a.m. One squirt still on there. What does it dry down to? Like this kind of slightly woody enamelic, but it's not like an Boss Elixir. It's a little bit lesser, how do you say, aggressive. It has this beautiful wet tobacco note. That's just I'm smelling. I'm not reading anything, but I'll go ahead and read you my review if you want. I write reviews on the website sometimes, like how you say summarize them. I summarize my reviews as the description on the website. Boss Bottled Elixir is very good, but Boss Bottled Absolute, this one is smoky, rich, ultra long lasting, sweet, smoky, leathery, masculine fragrance that fills a room. It lasts 12 hours. It's similar to Boss Elixir, but it's highly powerful, mass appealing. At the first spray, in the first 10 minutes, you'll get leather and sweet myrrh plus patchouli. After 10 minutes, incense comes up. Now, myrrh is also some sort of incense, if you didn't know, with the leather. So it's very masculine notes. There's a touch, I can smell some touches of oud, but it could be that incense myrrh in there. But what it is super masculine with the touch of sweetness, which makes it supremely unique. Incense, leather, patchouli, myrrh, and Davana is a fruity, slightly herbal in it. So, and it's just thinking about these notes: sweet, smoky, leathery blend of masculine notes. Sweet, smoky, leathery, versatile blend. Sweet, smoky, versatile blend. 10 out of 10 means that it's a masterpiece addition. It's one of those fragrances you must have. That's what I would say. It's one of those fragrances that you must have. Boss Bottled Absolute. Love this fragrance. Here's the batch code. It is quite hard to find on discounts. Also, I got a Tom Ford new one. It's called Oud Minerale. I should have brought that one out. This is another one if you like Versace. This is hard to find too. It's called Eros Energy. I love this fragrance for sunny days in the afternoon. I gave you a smile, so you assumed. This comes brand new in the box. I feel like I'm missing an RMF one though. Yeah, so Connoisseur Man, Dubai Nights, Lionheart, Beach Party. If you like that authentic grapefruit juice mixed with sweet candy, it's like so unique. It does remind me of Dolce Gabbana Forever Light Blue. Praise Shoe if you want the #1 Creed Absolute fragrance. And this is the #1 fragrance to replicate Chanel L'Homme Sport, but not O Extreme. This is a new fragrance that came out. It's called Michael Kors. Has anyone ever tried this? It's just called Michael Kors Per Homme. I used to love Michael Kors. What do we got? Anybody? Eric Over got his order today. Dior Homme Parfum is reformulated 2025. Don't think DHI has yet. Apple shisha note in the one sounds good. Oh, you're talking about that Marha Yuba. Didn't get it yet. Haven't seen anywhere except your site. Oh, thanks, Aaron. Oh, he's talking about CK Amber Essence. Yeah, that is the stuff. CK Amber Essence. Nicaroni's here. Senor Conrad, God bless you. This is just straight up amber and blue notes, but it's like, look at this bottle. It's super highly, that is cool actually. I try to yank it off. It doesn't come off. Look at the color. This kind of color juice reminds me of something that might go discontinued soon. I don't know where I got this from, some airport. It's just called Michael Kors for Men. I wonder if I can find out information on that. I'll tell you what it's all about. It probably, oh, look at that. Michael Kors per ohm. Aromatic marine, fresh, spicy, herbal, amber, lavender, salty citrus. Came out in 2024. At the end of 2024, has geranium and sage. Has like a cool couple on the front cover here. I'll show you. 8750. I'd nail that if it was real. I would grab that. If it's not from Russia or China, no offense. These are all eBay ads. 3650. That's probably like a miniature. I mean, it would not be worth it for that. Long lasting is true. It's about 8 hours. It does sillage is moderate, but it project good for me. It does not remind me of that. I'm gonna try it again. They say it reminds people of Invictus. Let's see. Everything reminds people of Invictus. Invictus is the #1 world's most popular fragrance, DNA. Well, kind of it does. Kind of it does, but more, I don't know. Yeah, it's more like Invictus Legend, for sure. Smells like green and blue Jolly Ranchers mixed together, put in the ocean, sprinkled sea salt on it, put it to dry in a hot greenhouse with a bunch of flowers, took it out and let it sit. That's a great Trison. I'd like to highlight that and put it in a video. That's the best description I've ever heard. It's so funny and precise. Okay, what do we got now? I'm looking at the comments. I got 2 comment windows. I apologize. One of them's Nickeroni, and one of them is Aaron Stutman. I got that Game of Spades. Game of Spades is very nice. It's called Game of Spades. Joe Milano Game of Spades. That's what it's called. God bless you all. Brother John, thank you. B Jammin' is super safe. Smells good. B Jammin' likes this. The Coors. Omar, have you tried Cacao by Fragrance World? No, is that one with the Q or with the C? Kawa? Aaron, I got Aqua Dubai. People pushing that Joe Milano and not mentioning Aqua Dubai threw me off. Hi, could you suggest a Ember Musk? If the Musk is original, would be better. Ember Musk, Eric Over. Cacao by Fragrance World. Never heard of it. Oh, Eric, I got that Zemaya fragrance. I haven't opened it yet. And they're sponsoring. I have to mention, I want to mention because I'm transparent, tomorrow's video. I'm doing one of their fragrances called Inica Luna, and they sponsored the video, and I'll tell the people in the video. But I'm not trying to sell it or anything. I'm just going to show you it as part of the list that I created. Tomorrow, we're having a cool video called I Tried $29 to $500 fragrances because one of our viewers asked me to find Bond number 9 fragrances, and those are like sometimes $500 and $600. So I show the results of all the different fragrances you can buy from $29 to $600. I mean, the real deals, but I'm showing the clones as well. And the story goes, this guy named Native78 messaged us on a community board and asked me that. So the whole story is for me to locate him, the #1 Bond 9 clone. So that is the focus of the video, but there are new titles in that video from Zemaya, new hidden gems from Fear FOMO. Thank you, Concealed 9. That's very nice of you. You're the #1 fragrance guru that I've known. Concealed 9. You got a 9mm concealed? Yes, sir. It's called Cacao. Cacao. I think I've heard of that too. Looking for a chocolate fragrance. Man, you looking for chocolate? Get Choco Novo. Get Choco Novo. It smells like Godiva chocolate. That's what it smells like. A slice of right off a brick of Godiva chocolate. Coco Nova is by Clandestine Laboratories. He makes them in the kitchen of his own apartment in Bronx. but he's on Fragrantica. He's highly, highly respected. His name is Mark Sage, and I grew up with him in grade school. And who would have known? We used to live by the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, and he said he would wake up in those cold Friday mornings and smell the yeast from the smoke of the brewery, and that's all these memories and scents and smells from his childhood in the Middle West made him start to create as a hobby fragrances because he's a genius. I was in every one of his classes, of course, but I didn't flex my geniusness. But he's a true genius, like mathematical chemicals. What do you call that? Chemistry, all that stuff. So I'd recommend. He's very expensive. If anyone wants to try it, I have some. I can put it in a little dropper and send it to Eric or whoever that was that wanted one. Omar. Yeah. Yep. Do a review of Penhaligon's Mr. Sam clones. There are 3: Apex Fragrance World, El Toro Flavia, and Blazing Fragrance World. That's a good idea, Bandroy. That is a really good idea. Wonder if I can save that message somehow. I gotta remember that. Okay, I got it on my notes. Bandroy said, "What? That's a good little thing. I'll add into one of the videos in a few weeks. I have to buy those clones first, though. Apex, I think that one sucks. I'm not sure, but Blazing Fragrance World, I'll have to check. And I know El Toro is good because I've had it before. Price versus, but let's look up that thing you were talking about. Fragrance World Cacao. I think I remember that. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. That's from a couple years ago. Fragrance World Cacao. Here it is. Whoops. Hope it's not showing you the screen. I'm sorry. Gotta go back. Fragrance World Cacao. Lavender? No, that's the wrong screen. Fragrance World Cacao. Okay. Fragrance World Cacao. Cacao. Yes, I am delicious Cacharel clone. Fragrance World Avenue Coco Morado 55. Fragrance World Cacao 44. I know, but do people love it? 3.61 rating. And the other one is called Q. Fragrance World. Fragrance World makes us little guys buy 100 bottles. So you gotta let's talk about commitment. There's one called Irish Coffee I liked. It smells really good. But there was one called Kawa. You know, Kawa? That one came out in 2024. It's cardamom coffee smoke with dates. Yeah, that one I like it a lot. So who's the guy that's talking about? There's also one called Caramel Macchiato, Mocha Wood, Kopi Luwaki, which is a brand of coffee, like Arabic coffee. Kopi Luwaki is straight up the strongest coffee. I don't think I like it, but I do like the Kawa. It's the green colored juice. $60 average price. And Caramel Macchiato is probably just yours. Irish coffee and Caramel Macchiato. Awake. Oh, the Kawa is a clone of Awake by Acro. There you go. Bitter Arabic coffee with added sugar in the base, cardamom overload, spicy, fragrant, spicy, and loud with some dates. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Where is that chat window again? Who was the one? I'm a huge gourmand fan. Nope, I plan to. Been trying to look for chocolate fragrance in a minute. Most reviews on cacao look promising. Okay. Well, There's another one you could get called Montal Chocolate Greedy, but that's kind of dated now compared to what they got out there. But Coco Novo is the bomb, the SHI. Yep. Al Harmain makes a fragrance called Amber Musk. It's like $32. It just came out recently. And, I'm not too familiar with if you like masculine leaning Amber Musk. I don't know. I'm not really into it. What's the sense with 50% off? What are the top 10 to purchase? Oh, let's see if I can load that up for you, my friend. Let's see what this window shows. Boom. Okay, so you go to the home page and select the code. You have to select the section called Mr. 50. The first one I would get is By the Seashore for sure. Only because I live by the seashore, so I have an affinity to it. But if you like Yutsu Lemon, let me show you this page. There it is. So they say 30, 30, 44. It's all 50% off. Avenue London Green right here. That green one is very good for Lafayette Street. No, not Lafayette Street. Greenwich Village. Apple Orchids, the cool boozy vanilla one with pineapple and rum vanilla. It's like a Killian. And then Sincerity and Mountain We are two great date night fragrances. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe the Apple Orchid. Definitely Supreme L'Homme. That's like Knockout Guerlain clone. So all these three are like date night. They're tonka. They're kind of sugary. This one has a little iris in it. It has a delightful leathery plum note, and it's a great deal. Pink pepper, tobacco leather. If you like that kind of note, definitely get that one. It's by Fragrance World. It does a good job. Then you got the iconic green. It's like Blue Electrique. And this is like a super hidden gem. It lasts 7 hours. It's called Genius Man Solitude. This one here is like Society. It's an off-brand name that nobody's ever heard of, but it does well. I mean, for the price of $15, it's definitely worth it. $30, it was like not bad. It's got the vanilla and the vetiver in it, and the Palo Santo, and it just smells like Society, which is a mass-appealing Givenchy fragrance. Good for springtime dates, unique compared to other perfume. It's more like the sense of woody and earthy. So there's about 4 you could choose from. And then Alive. The Live, I'd skip it because it's just too basic. But you might like it. It's Chanel Lieur Homme. Actually, it's Chanel Lieur Homme Intense. But it doesn't have that creaminess. The Avento, I really like it. It's a pineapple candy scent like a Ventus. And then this one is a little hidden gem too. It's called Inventor's Conqueror. If you like the Invictus Victory Elixir, Posh Malt, I'd stay away from that. That's like a Mugler pure malt. Dark Door Sport by Alhambra. That's a very easy to wear citrus fragrance like Durham Sport. You don't really need that one. Daring Blue for Life, 100%. I'd get that if you like Dolce Gabbana light blue with extreme grapefruit. This liter energy is Le Beau Male Twist. It just doesn't last as long as I would like, but it's 150 milliliters for $15. Comes in a big, huge can, so it's a value dupe. Ultra Famous is Ultra Fabulous, effing fabulous by Tom Ford. You see it? I'm moving the black bottle here. And then Together with You Always is Stronger with You Absolutely, which is chestnuts and cardamom and pralines, and that's $26, and you get 50% off. It makes it 13. Eric Over, I thank him for helping me find that fragrance. Zakat New York Nights. That's an absolute banger gourmand for the price of 30. The presentation, the bottle sprayer is all high quality. It sprays out like 18 inches by 6 inches, huge sprayer. And the box and the bottle are just top quality. The cap is top quality. Another top quality one is this Tigger one. This is like the strongest one on this whole list in longevity. Together with You Oud is a twist on Stronger with You Armani leather. So those together with yous are really good for date night 1, 2, and those ones up at the top 3, 4, 5 for date night. You want the citrus ones, you get the green and the orange here. Apple Orchid is really good, and get that one for you could give that away to your wife or girlfriend. You could give La Tapa Artesian cinnamon sugar away to your wife or girlfriend. Black Phantom is like a rum coffee fragrance. It's very hyper specific. So if you're new to fragrances, I don't know if you would like that. This is a Mr. 50 sale. The link I think is pinned to the top of this live stream. If you're watching the restream, going over the items, they are now categorized in one nice page. Like before, people are like, "What are all the titles? Can't log on." And this is so nice and neat. We're gonna have to thank you, Nicaroni, for giving us that page. Nashua Smoke Bulgari Lagem Wanik. That's fire leather. It's an advanced fragrance, but it is like super rich smelling, and there's only a few left. It is normally is always 60 for those. Then I would definitely get Glacier. If you don't have any Jean Paul Ultra, get Glacier because it's 29. It makes it 14.50. I mean, there's so many good ones on here, but the best one to get, the hottest ones that I use for like an anchor to lead you in would be like Latafa Maillard Cherry Intense is brand new release. Connoisseur Man's a brand new release, and that thing lasts for 12 hours. So those are the best. Just Chic is a brand new release. Almost all of these are great. Match Point by Lacoste for $20. That's a great deal. Top Gun here smells like kind of like Invictus or Mega Mari. It looks like a gun. That'd be for a gift item. Maybe not necessary, but good for collectors. Nyla is a syrupy honey caramel gourmand, a little bit heavy on the honey. This is Sweet Boozy Cologne. Eric Over loves that stuff, like the one he bought before. He told me he loved Scandal. No, it's called Aries Absolute. Hypnotic Vanilla is like a Bianco latte, kind of like Eclair by Latafa. It's got a heavy notes inside there. It's more right in the middle of unisex. Noble Red for $17. That's like a Jolly Rancher red fragrance. Then Together with You Amber. That's a great Stronger with You Amber clone for $12. Wow, I forgot to. That thing's on. I don't know if that's on sale or not. Maybe it might not be, but we'll see. But Artesian Ethnique by Latafa is brand new release. Zakat New York Nights is fantastic. So those are your heavy hitters. And like I said, Mountain Nui is a Arabian Tonka by Montal. It's 7 hours, good projection. Sincerity is 5 hours, 7 hours, good projection. And those are really good. And this Luke's Vision is so hard to find. By the seashores, Louis Vuitton's on the beach, and Avenue, London. Last year was like $50, $40. This year, we have a few left. We just want to make room for new inventory. Well, thank you very much for watching this little sales pitch. I don't mean to be slimy. I'm just showing you, but people call me slimy. That's all right. Always beautiful. Could you please make a new video for the best replacement perfume 2025? The best replacements? What does that mean? Always beautiful. Best replacement. Do a review of Penhaligon Mr. Sam clone. Okay, we talked to you. Coco Novo, Sage, Heisenberg fragrance. Yeah, He is. He's got a really obscure website. Everything is like totally hyper obscurity. I'm back. My father has Hall brewer's grain for feeding local dairy farms and the smell out of this world. I know exactly what you're thinking. Fragrance roll that makes caramel macchiato. Nice fragrance. You smelled the caramel macchiato or the kawa, Eric? Giancarlo Burton. I have all the same fragrance roll collection. I like them all. The newest ones are double espresso and affogato. You've got those too, Giancarlo? Giancarlo Burton's got the double espresso. Do you like the one called Kopalaki? Okay. Do you like the one Kawa or Irish coffee better? Which one? Can you put them in order of your favorite to least? That'd be really cool for us. Is there any clone that's near Hane Mori perfume? You mean the Hane Mori butterfly or the Hane Mori, the men's one? Which one? Hane Mori is for the women with the butterfly on it, or that Hane Mori for the men? Unc, I'm in Florida. I need a nice vacation style clone, maybe like mojito style or something tropical. You the best. Something tropical, we can always get you into something tropical that has coconut in it. Jean Paul Gaultier. There's a fragrance on the website. It's called Tribal Intense. It's kind of like Le Beau Male, Le Parfum. It's kind of tropical. Obviously, there's a fragrance called Le Beau Garden, which is extremely tropical. And if you were to get La Tafa Honor and Glory, it's very tropical as well. Those are some good tropical fragrances. But the newest, hottest one, in my opinion, because it just got released, is this one. It's called Beach Party. Like if you're in Florida, wouldn't you wear Beach Party? As a matter of fact, all those little stores out there on the beach, they should be selling this. If they were going to carry one fragrance, this is what they could sell this. They would probably sell it for $200 though. Be careful when you're in Florida. The little store owners are kind of scammers. This one comes with an extra wedding band because you might get divorced. I guess that's why they put it there. Giancarlo Burton, David Libanoca, a great clone of Roja Apex at Paris Corner Emir Vertex. Giancarlo Burton, expert. Not tropical, but Mahir Legacy smells like mojito for tropical spectre. You know what else smells like mojito? Tommy Bahamas, St. Bart's. Got so many compliments on the Apple Orchid. I love that fragrance. Cool. Aaron Stutman. Mango Coconut Le Beau Intense, Codledge Island. You know what else? There's an old Polo Double Black that has mango and coffee. I love that combination. I do own Mahir Legacy and Spectre Malashiat. Oh, Carlo Burton, thank you, says David Libionka. Concealed to the nine. I may try that Le Beau clone, though. Want to try that Malashite. I don't know how to pronounce that. Any dupe similar to Stephen Humbert's Lucas Black Gemstone. David, where are you getting these fragrances from? Where are you from, David? You're up in that high level. I don't even think they sell SHL stuff out here. Your top 5 must-have best fragrances for Leon. Number 5, Prada Luna Rosa Ocean. Number 4, Scandal Absolute. Number 3, YSLY Elixir is what I like. Number 2, Dior Homme Parfum. And the number 1 I'd get is Nishani Ani or Spectre Ghost, which is right here. Nishani Ani clone Spectre Ghost. Omar Vibe and the Extract de Parfum. My father, Art of Arabia 1, gifted it to me. I gifted my father Art of Arabia 1. It smells nice, but leans more feminine. Virgin Island Water by Creed. Yeah, that's a real good tropical coconut. It's got like a rum note in it, whereas the Tommy Bahama has the mojito note. saw there's 3 new La Tapa Karma flankers coming out. Really? I'm gonna verify that on Tuesday. I think they're coming to Miami. I'm gonna go check them out. You saw that red one? Looks good. Armani Any Stronger With You Sandalwood's coming out. Creed has that red one. Santal and Mont Blanc has that one. Individual, $20. Hane Mori perfume for men, Ray Mac. Concealed 9. I'm going to show you, hey Ray Mac, I'm going to show you something in a second. Do you ever get sick and tired of cologne at any point? Well, I mean, I get sick and tired of everything. If you do too much, everything must have a balance, you know. Oh yes, I have taken days off from wearing it, but I also feel kind of naked if I don't wear a cologne. I feel like, oh my God, I forgot to put something on. Or if I put the wrong cologne for like walking the dog or something like that, like if I wore something very expensive because I'm testing it, but I'm walking the dog. It happened to me today. I tried this one and I was just like bumming around a grocery store. Wrong. Grocery store is the best place to test your fragrances for like unsolicited compliments, my opinion. Yeah, Irish coffee, Kawa. That's the best. I knew it. You got the same taste as me. And in third place, Kopi Luwak. And that's a real good coffee if anybody wants to send me some Kopi. It costs $50 a pound, I think, for the beans. I heard they were grown in Panther crap or something. Caramel macchiato, affogato mocha in that order, but double espresso is my current fave. That must be a new one. Thanks, Carlo Burton. I'm gonna get that double espresso and kawa. Because of you, you helped me add it to the website because you have a great nose. Thank you to John Carlo Burton, Aaron Stutzman. Trust that Assad Bourbon for sure. A play on the Stronger With You, our DNA. Yeah. Everyone's saying different things about that La Tapa Assad Bourbon. What is it cloning, everyone? David Libinoka lives in UK. Double tap the screen, man. He's interactive with his followers. I appreciate your time, my brother from another mother. Ray Mac. Hold on, look at this. I'm gonna I can't leave the screen empty or they'll demonetize me, or YouTube will kick you off if you leave the screen empty. Just gonna get one thing. It's right behind this desk here. Look at this. This is what you're talking about. This one, Ray Mac. Is this the one? You want a clone for this? Because this used to be a clone for something else. Jay Bowie, what's up, Unk JB Bowie? Bourbon Herd is a combo. Bad Boy Extreme and Most Wanted. Oh, that's right. The Most Wanted, the black bottle. Got this YSLY Eau de Parfum here. Got this. Anybody like Gisada Titanium? And that's the one. All right, Ray Mac. I'm going to do some research for you. If you check out the website in a few hours, maybe I'll find one, or I'll tell you about it on the next live stream, or you can email me. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to all of you. Don't forget, sometime tomorrow, probably in the morning time, hopefully, the video will launch where I tried $29 fragrances versus $600 fragrances. And for one of you viewers who specifically asked me to find them Bond number 9 clones. So we're going to go and have that story told to you tomorrow. And also, we're going to talk about why I picked the Bond number 9 clone I picked. And that's the answer is because a celebrity actually wears it, and her name is Karol G, if you don't know. Yep. Have a great week.